Hey, so welcome to my channel with Miss Petty, the Tech Lifestyle. Today I'm gonna do a video on how to complete the Bandit war game. I found it online just searching. I was like, I want to learn some new operating system commands. So we're gonna give it a try. And yeah, guys, so I'm definitely gonna add in some explanations and I'm just gonna go through it. I've saw 1 through 10 so far with using like a few Google resources. I probably won't go through it to what I searched, but while I play it, that way if you don't feel like going to go Google search it, you could just watch it here on my YouTube videos. There's about 34 parts of the whole war game. So I'm going to split this up into videos of a Chronicle of 5. That way it could be a short video for you guys to tune into, and then you guys can also expect the next 5 games the next week. I might even do it in like a day. So I put on a little bit too much lip gloss. I tried to get a little cute for the camera because you know coronas and you gotta do what you gotta deal with. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I put my camera beside me, so let's go ahead and begin. We are going to be doing the Bandit. Here they show you an intro. We want to start at level 0. Level 0 is basically how we log in. We're going to be using this routinely to log into each level. As you can see on the side, they have multiple levels. Let's go ahead and read this. They say we're going to be logging into a secure shell and using the URL given on port so with the username and password already provided to us. So what they want us to do is basically log into our first level 0 and understand how it works. So our first command is SSH, which is the secure shell. And then we want to connect to whatever computer server we're trying to connect to. Once we connect to it, then it's gonna add in the username and password. Once it uses that username and password, and I forgot, it selects which port it's on and all of that, so it can connect to go through the server. It sends in all those credentials. Once the server gets all those credentials, then we can go ahead and enter the password and log in. So let's go ahead and put in the username, which is Bandit 0 at, and then we want to select our port, which is -P, and it's getting pretty long. Let's put this in a visible area. So it's -P for 2220, and that is our request to say, hey, let me into this server. Let's see if that works, and it works. I pressed enter, so it said your password has been denied. If you were to press this 3 times, it will let you know that you are denied access. So please knock again, and we'll just use that last request. And I'm really just giving you guys some mistakes that you can do, like natural mistakes, just so I can give you guys a learning process. Well, our password we know is Bandit 0 as they told us. Type that in. It will not show the password. The password is typically encrypted because they don't want you to, I guess it gives it an easier way to not encrypt and steal passwords so that nobody really has an idea. I'm no wizard here. I just think I know. All right, so we are on our first level, Bandit 0. Congrats, guys. So let's go ahead and go to level 1. I'll go all the way to level 5 right there. Our next level 0 is where it's saying the password is stored in README. And like I told you guys before, it explains that. They also throw down some hints. I don't know if they threw down some hints. Okay, they also throw down some hints, some hint commands that you're going to be using and some resources so that you can get a background of what's going on and more info. The hints here are lscd, cat file, du. You most likely won't use all of the commands to get to each level. You just have to figure out the right tools to use. So let's see if we can find this file README. We know that our current directory is Bandit 0, which is where our main location is. And let's see if any of these commands are helpful. So ls is list all files, and ls is your first command that's really helpful. And it go ahead and list the file README. The file README, I'm not sure what kind of file it is. It's really just white, and we're trying to figure out what it do. So how we can find out is basically, I also do have a question of current directory. I don't know, my last video was bomb because every natural error I was good at explaining what to do next, and I'm kind of upset. I'll get over it. So our next hint of a command would be for the cat file, and the cat command is short for concatenation. Concatenation means it wants to add on to the end of, and we know for files, once something reaches the end, it's to be pushed out. So if I was to type cat README, it would print out what's in the file and push it to the end, so it would show. So that is our first password. Let's give these other commands a try. For file, and let me see, file README. So we were confused on what kind of file it was. It would tell us the type, and that would just be by file README. Also, DU is for disk utility, disk usage. I am a hardware. I'm sorry, I get my acronyms mixed up. So disk usage would be for, let's see, README, how much? And it says there's 4, possibly 4 kilobytes. It doesn't really explain the type, but I'll assume for now. And say we wanted to find README in this command, and it would say, oh, there is README, you found it. So it would say there's a README file there. So now that we got our first level complete, let's go ahead and steal that command, the password, and move along. I am using a Mac, so for Mac in the terminal, to go ahead and cancel that, I want to go ahead and copy the password. I'll just do Control D, and that cancels, logs us out. Let's see. So as they said, to log into another level, you would just use Bandit. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Bandit, and then put in the password, and boom, we made it to level 1, you guys. Woo! All right, so making it to level 1, we gotta find the password. Finding that password would be to find a file that's located in the home directory with a dash. And then it's helpful reading sources on what it is. This one, I would say you'd have to do some Googling. I just Googled, let's see, how to find a dash file. Or I think I just really clicked these and it brought me to the answer. There's really no explanation for it, but I'm gonna just shoot my shot and try to explain it for you guys, because I do want this to be an informational video. Well, the dash file we'll find first, ls, and we see there it is. And like I said, let's see what kind of file type it is. And we can't. I accidentally broke it, which is fine. I'll just go ahead and terminate this and start over, because it's probably in an infinite loop trying to figure out what to do. Let's see. So let's try to log back in again. All right. So I'm so glad everybody wants to be doing stuff while I'm recording this time. It's so great. Anyways, let's see. So we saw that our file is dash and it is located there. But we do want to read that file. As I said before, if you go back to how we logged in, I said the dash P is a selector. It's kind of like an option for the OS. And basically when it says option, it's saying that this this OS shell is really an option manual, and the way you can select things and kind of do like shortcuts and hotkeys is by doing dash and the letter where it can exclaim your hotkey. So like dash A would be for hidden files, dash P would be for port, dash H would be for hidden files, and dash A is for author. Dash A is for author. And you'll just find all these different hotkeys, but they really are short for a word where it can help you log in or get to where you need to go. So ls dash, we want to do file. Well, I would say you could probably do file dot break dash, and it'll let you know, okay, well that file is an ASCII text like we said before. So you can do cat dot break dash, and that will give you your password. The reason why / works is because typically in other programming language, I've learned that / is a new line, and it basically breaks whatever command you want to put it in, like it puts it on a new line. So I'm guessing that it's trying to treat your requested character of a dash as a new command. And when I looked it up the first time, they had a password rev dash / rev. Not even backslash, it was through that. And that would give us a password. But I'm not really understanding what that command means. Obviously it's some kind of reverse push through to this reverse file, and it somehow passes that file to an output. So you can use either or command to help you get the password. All right, guys, so next level, like I said, Control D to get out of that level, and we want to go to level 2. Level 2. Oh, I have to press copy. All right, so level 2 to 3 is the password for the next level is stored in a file called spaces in this file name. Ooh. So this is saying spaces in this file name is there, and then it gives you helpful resources, which is cool. So let's just go ahead and see. Are we in the home directory? Current directory? Boom. Yes, we're in the home directory. It repeated out what directory we're in. And then let's see, is there anything in here? Yeah, so they have a file, which so it's not really multiple files. If it was multiple files, this would be colored purple. And then, so we know that since it's still white, this is all one word or one file, multiple words. So it's just one Uno thing. I don't know why I wanted to do that. But so spaces in this file name is our file name. And what I can tell you is it is a string of characters with spaces in it. So for us to call this thing in total, we will have to concatenate again to read it, but we'd also have to add in quotations so we can treat it as one in total in whole, as we can say, oh, we want this file, period, pool. No, that's not the reason, but you know. So spaces in file, spaces in this. I was looking down here, but I need to be looking right here. Spaces in this file name. All right, so, and then that would give us our password. Woohoo! So this seems like it's pretty chill game. It's pretty easy. A lot of cool concepts to pick on. For me, it's like common sense. So level 3, it says the password in the next level is stored in hidden file. So for our hidden file, we want to look at well, first we know we got our password, so let's just go ahead and log out again and go to our next level. Excuse me if I get zoned out. All right, just got off work and I'm here now, you know, and the day is getting old. I'm getting old. So we're logging in again using that password we just found. And let's see, are we in the home directory? Yes, we are. So ls, what's in this directory? In here. So like I said, it's purple. So it's one entity and it's not just a file. So it has something more to it. So that's why it's colored. I think in the last few seconds I said that if it's colored, it's a file, but I was meaning like it's a multiple file. It's like a folder. There's something. It's a drop down folder. It's like a parent folder. Does that make sense now? I just rambled on. So ls, and we know we want to get to that current directory. So how we get to the next directory, which is the child directory, since we are in the parent, we call that child with cd in here. Type carefully. Now we're in the cd of in here. So let's see what's in this directory. Nothing that's to the eye. So to see hidden files and basically I guess I should know this meaning, but dash A, I thought it was for like author or I don't know. But dash A shows hidden files that you cannot see. I kind of want to see if ls-h shows this hidden file. So no, so ls-a shows hidden files. And this gives you a dot hidden. I think that's why. I think you can see hidden files that are not dot. I don't know. Look it up. So a dot hidden. Oh, Jesus. We want to see that file, right? So let's see. So file dot hidden will possibly break it. Let me see. Possibly not. Okay, so dot hidden lets us know that there is some human readable file in there. And what we're gonna do to read it is say cat dot hidden. And then there goes our password. Awesome. Next level, please. Okay. I don't know what I'm. So Control D. Let's get out of that level. And go to level 4. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so level 4 to 5. Alright, so level 4 to 5. The password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in here. So like I told you about in the last little handy thing about human readable files is it's an ASCII text. ASCII text means that it has characters and a few numbers and a few characters that are basically known to us humans. No, just you don't. Anyways, yeah, so like ABCD, capital and lowercase and number line, you know. We left off at where we had found out they have all the files in here. Cool. So all these files are dash file 000. They look pretty much the same, right? They have the same strings in them. They have the same strings in them, so we can kind of associate all of them later on. So we are looking for one that's human readable, and like I said, for the human readable files, we would type file. So for this one, we're gonna say file, and we know that since it has a dash, it's gonna treat it like one of those options we talked about earlier. So for us to not break the shell script, we're gonna use // and do dash file 00 and see what's in there. So cool, data is in the first one. Now this would be pretty painful to do all 10 files. So we're gonna do a little trick as far as iteration. For iteration, we are going to do the same command, but at the end of the command, we're gonna add a star. The star is known as like a master iterator. You'll see it in other languages when you're doing like I times or like I++. But if you're wanting to knowingly go through multiple files, you'll do like I star. So this one will do our variable of dash file 00, because not dash file 00, but dash file star, because all of them have dash file. We want to see if each one of these files, we want to go through each one of these files and see if it's data or ASCII text. Data would be more of like binary number, 0 or 1, or some kind of estranged character that is not human readable, so we wouldn't know about that. And here it prints out each one, with file 7 being the one with the ASCII text. So we know that as our file to read, and all we're gonna do is cat break that dash file 07 and read our password. So cool. We got our password, Control T. Let's get out of there and go to 5. So for level 5, we are going to save that for our next video, because I feel like we'll leave off there. If you're serious about learning how to code, you're going to watch this level I solved all the way to level 11, so that can give you guys more of a challenge to expect for and see my solutions on how to solve it. I already have solved them 5 through 11, so I'm just gonna give you guys a break, ponder on 0 through 5, and then let you guys check my next video. Y'all see Miss Petty later. I won't be playing. Yeah, I'll be playing in my hair the next time. I gave myself a good old flat iron yesterday.